Hi, friends. Today we get to learn about another fun holiday called Diwali. This story is called Binny's Diwali. This story is filled with beautiful and colorful illustrations, kiddos. So make sure you are following along. Here we go. Binny woke up happy but nervous. It was her day to share about Diwali, the festival of lights. Since her class was learning about different celebrations, her teacher, Mr. Boomer, had asked her to talk about her favorite holiday. Last month, Sarah talked about Rosh Hashanah, and today it was Binny's turn. She hoped everything would go just as she and her teacher had planned. Binny started getting ready for school. She smiled as she noticed the Indian outfit Mom and Dad had laid on her chair. Maybe it was the perfect day to wear her new blue suede shoes for good luck. Binny turned around and got a glimpse of her mom looking so beautiful in the bright red silk sari Dad had bought her for Diwali. Everybody went shopping for Diwali. Kids got new clothes and toys, parents bought each other jewelry, and friends exchanged gift baskets filled with cakes and sweets and nuts. Wearing her new clothes, Binny ran downstairs for breakfast. Instead of cereal, Mom and Dad had a treat for her: warm jalabis, orange discs of sweetness that melted in her mouth when she bit into them, and soft, milky pedas that crumbled in her mouth and made her lick her lips. Dad quickly packed the rest for her class. May the words you speak today be as sweet as jalabis and as soft as pedas, he said. Mom drove Binny to school. Remember to tell them about the oil lamps, she told Binny as she kissed her goodbye. Good luck, Ben. You'll do great. After morning circle time, Mr. Boomer called Binny's name. But when she stood before the class, a terrible thing began to happen. Suddenly, she felt so shy and scared, her mind went blank. Some children began to wiggle. Others fidgeted, not knowing what to do. Today is Diwali, Binny said nervously. Div who? Yelled Tommy. The teacher stood up and gave the sign for quiet. Binny did want to share her favorite holiday with her friends, but she couldn't find the words. Mr. Boomer put a kindly hand on her shoulder. Take a deep breath, he whispered. I know you can do this. Just then, Binny remembered what Mom had told her about the lamps. To celebrate Diwali, people lit little oil lamps called diyas and put them by their front doors to guide good luck into their homes and chase away the darkness. All over the world, Diwali marked the victory of goodness and light. Binny now knew what to say. Diwali is the festival of lights. It's a Hindu holiday and lasts 5 days, and it celebrates the victory of goodness and hope. She told them about the fireworks, how they whistled through the air and burst like stars in the night sky, leaving streaks of gold and red and green. She described the sparklers Dad lit in the yard, how she made figure eights with them. The golden sparks opened like a flower. Mr. Boomer brought over the streamers that Binny had made. She took out some colorful glitter and asked Juliet and Aisha to help her make them brighter. The class gathered around Mr. Boomer's desk as Binny handed them a tiny electric clay dia. The teacher turned it on. The small flickering light looked so pretty that all the children oohed and awed. Binny told them if, on Diwali, you looked down from an airplane, you'd see the city shine like a diamond, lights shimmering everywhere you looked. She made them close their eyes and imagine a dark sky with a million twinkling stars. Diwali is a magical time for children everywhere. Binny had one more thing to show them, the best thing of all. She took out bags of colored powder, red, blue, yellow, purple, green, and orange, and sprinkled them onto the floor. First, she drew a flower with the powdered chalk. Then she used it to write Happy Diwali to all. The children started clapping. Binny went to her desk, and out came the box of pedas and jalabis, one for each student in the class, and for Mr. Boomer, too. They ate every last crumb of the sweets and smacked their lips in delight. Romeo raised his hand. How many festivals are there in the world? He asked. Binny smiled. thousands of them," she said, "and they are all beautiful in their own way." Mr. Boomer leaned over to Binny and said, "Great job." She grinned from ear to ear. Binny walked home that day celebrating her own victory of goodness and light. The spirit of Diwali was real. The story of the oil lamps had chased away her own fears. Everyone loved Diwali, this wonderful festival of lights. I hope you enjoyed that magical story, kiddos. So there are 5 days of Diwali. On the first day of Diwali, people often clean their homes and shop for kitchen utensils. On the second day, homes are decorated with clay lamps in colorful patterns called rangoli, which are created on the floor with colored sand or powder. On the third day, families gather to pray to the goddess of Lashmi, to enjoy a delicious feast, and to watch fireworks. On the fourth day, friends and relatives give one another gifts and good wishes for the season. On the fifth and last day of Diwali, siblings visit one another and exchange gifts. Others use the day to clean and organize their workspaces. I hope you enjoyed the story and learning about Diwali, kiddos. So, what we are going to do next, our assignment for today, is we are going to write a paragraph about comparing and contrasting two of the holidays we have learned. So you can pick Hanukkah, you can pick Diwali, you can pick anything you want. And you are going to write a compare and contrast paragraph about two holidays we have learned. Remember, kiddos, to use transition words, and you are going to start every single sentence with a capital letter and end it with punctuation. All right, good luck, kiddos.